speaking of which, let's go back to that. So, are you down for getting it done every like 6 days a week?
Yeah, yeah. I'm nothing
Um,
better to be doing.
yeah. What have you been doing since I've been putting? Because you've only had what is it, 3 or 4 training days before. Have you been doing
Yeah.
stuff on the other days, or is it just
Yeah, I've been doing. I try to get 2 tempo sessions a week.
yeah?
Um, start grand. Maybe a 5K jog every now and then as well.
Here you were hating the tempos on the 5Ks before now, mate.
Yeah. Now I'm addicted.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Getting extra tempos in, unbelievable. That's cool. So they can stay in. I think and we could just from there sort of build out the plan of the hypertrophy work. What remind me of the equipment you have available?
So I have a 16 kg kettlebell and an 8 kg kettlebell, 24 kg dumbbell, or two of them. And then I have a
Two
pull-up bar.
24. Are they 24? If I remember right, they're adjustable, but you're not going to get more than 24 on each
Oh
dumbbell,
no, they're
right?
just 24.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, fair enough. All right.
And I have pull-up bar and resistance bands.
Yeah, I remember now because you had to pick like a certain weight from the club gym,
Club,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 24 is actually a decent one because
yeah,
they're heavy enough to even like bench quite well. They're probably too heavy to go. But,
yeah. No, you can do high rep with them. I use the resistance bands for curls and stuff.
yeah, spot on. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you're doing stuff that's like minimum effective dose, which is what we kind of want to do for, well, that's all you sort of can hope to do, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because we wanna hold on to the muscle like by doing a little bit of volume work, a little bit of hypertrophy work. We want to build some power out, which will do most of the keeping onto the muscle, but where we can add on to that. And then from there, it's like a case of getting in some like high intensity along with the fitness work to then just take up the majority of your training volume. Because if we're really going to try and push fat loss, then I think that's what we would do.
yeah,
And that way, you can use the weights on even like you can probably use the weights on 2 of the days for conditioning. Like there'll be like weight based conditioning, similar, or even maybe like movement based conditioning. So it'll be similar to sort of the tempos, but using the weights. That way we're getting the volume in as well. Then we can do more 2 days of like sort of strength and power focus. Again, maybe even using the weights. Have you got access to a field with? Can you take the weights to a field? Is more the question.
yeah. I could.
Okay, we'll do that then. I think. And then we can do 2 days where it is just running tempos as well.
Cool, yeah.
Because that way we've got 4 days of decent enough load going through the body, but also not too much that it's overly it's that we can really focus on building out power, building out the heart rate work and getting in conditioning, and then we can also then focus on the runs. Yeah, that'll work. And then do you think you'll get back into the gym? It'll be your club gym first, your local club gym first?
Probably, yeah. I'm going to Dublin in. Oh, wait, actually, what am I saying? I'll be in Dublin actually probably when the gym's open. I'm starting an internship up there in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah. Okay. So this will be a nice 4-week block to get you going, and then
and then the gym should be opening March 5th. So yeah, in probably about a month's time.
And then what we can do is we can shift the strength and power stuff to being like more. The strength and power would be replaced by one just all-out sprint session, one all-out like heavier weight session. We can then move the 2 weight-based conditioning, because you should be in better shape by then, to 2, maybe even a 3rd hypertrophy session, and then we could do 1 tempos to keep that heart rate up. But we can even do more tempos than that if you have the time. We could even fit in the tempos around some of the weight sessions. That'll work. Oh yeah, I'm impressed by that. That'll work really well. I'm very happy.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Cool. Now tell me about your diet. How's that been since
Yeah, pretty good. I haven't drank since New Year's Eve, so that saved a lot of calories. So I'm finding it pretty easy. Like I kind of sampled with this a bit more with this coaching block that I have with you than I did at the last summer. Like I just cut back my calories like 100 or 200 for like 2 or 3 days, so I can enjoy like an extra few at the weekend. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I think I said that to you. It's like it was either you or it's literally my other Irish problem because it's like you can play with calories as long as you're disciplined with the tracking. It's when you get undisciplined with the tracking, it's that like, or even undisciplined with the habits, that playing with playing like trying to have the higher days and have the lower days, that then tends to bite you back in the ass because it's just everything's a bit of a free for all, and whereas really you'd be better off just spending the 7 days having the exact same calories every single day. Almost the same exact same meal structure, because then you're even foregoing having a perfect pre-workout meal or post-workout meal, just have the same stuff every day, because then you're in a good habits. Once you've got that down, then you can start playing with it a little bit more, especially if you've got the time and you've tracked since, again, it's probably the same since you've been 16, 17, so it's like that it's just a case of logging the food. Hopefully, do you log it as and when you eat it? Yeah. So then
sometimes the night before, if I know what I'm gonna have in the morning.
How much better do you feel when you do that?
Yeah, just kind of an extra stress, just kind of not there.
Honestly, that's even a good reminder to me more than anything. Like, I always find it so much better if I know exactly, because I then don't have the stress of what have I got to have for lunch. Like, I already know exactly what I've got, even if I haven't even cooked it, or even if it's something that I'm going to eat out. Like,
it's very handy.
Yeah. So sticking with that, I think we could do that, and then I think what will be good about that is that you get to you're more and more used to having those lower calorie days and still training and still being okay. And then we can even do that, and then if we rein in the weekends a little bit, even more, then fat loss is, starts to strip off you, I think.